In our data transformation exercise, the previous video loaded a data set that we're calling micro. In this video, we'll get familiar with this data set. So let's type micro down here in our console. We get some information about this data. This is a tibble, which is a special kind of data frame designed for the tidyverse. We can see a little sample from this data frame. This gives us the first 10 rows, and we can see that there's over 2 million more rows in this data frame. We have actually 2,231,000 rows, and we have 16 columns. You can also find those numbers by typing n row, and then your data frame, or n col, and then your data frame, which will tell you the number of rows and the number of columns. Something else we might want to do is to type view micro. Now before I do this, warning, this is a very large data set. This is going to open the entire data set in a new panel in RStudio. And so this might take forever or crash RStudio if your data set is really huge. But here we know it's going to work because I've tried this one in advance. So we see here that because we loaded this data set in with some extra information that came with the file, we can see it here. So the variable called year, we can see the note that that contains the survey year. The variable serial contains the household serial number. Sometimes viewing your data set can be helpful for figuring out what's in the data set. Now that we've got a sense of what's there, the next video will show how to restrict to the cases of interest.